Imagine a last name that basically prints money by itself. From the gold-plated elevators of Trump Tower to private jets and a golf empire, the Trump world shines so brightly it can blind even the most jaded rich people. Today, on the channel for the richest, we'll break down what the name Trump is really worth, how a brand is built that sells not square meters, but a feeling of status, and which simple tax rules keep money in the game for new towers, upgrades, and deals. We'll trace the path from Donald's first steps in real estate behind his father, all the way to the billion-dollar portfolios of his daughter, and the global expansion led by his son Eric. You're about to see how the shiny machine called the Trump dynasty actually works. Welcome to the channel for the richest. The Trump family fortune. According to Forbes, President Donald Trump's net worth is estimated at around $7.5 billion. And the family's combined wealth may exceed $8.6 billion. Lovers of luxury, the Trumps own a real estate empire, a private aviation fleet, and a wardrobe that could make fashionistas faint. From a young age, Donald was thrown into the whirlwind of construction sites and deals. He followed his father Fred like a stubborn duckling, learning business on the front line. Fred, strict and demanding, drilled discipline, hard work, and ambition into his kids with the precision of a professional instructor. At 13, Donald was sent to the New York Military Academy. He excelled in both academics and sports, rose to captain, and mastered the art of polished boots and a commanding voice. Early years and career start. After joining Elizabeth Trump & Son, Donald quickly made a name for himself. A natural instinct for deals and a hawk-like eye for opportunity were obvious right away. In 1971, he took the wheel and renamed the business the Trump Organization, focusing on headline-making Manhattan projects, laser-focused like a heat-seeking missile. One of his first major triumphs was transforming the Commodore Hotel into the Grand Hyatt. Trump skillfully secured major tax breaks and financing from the Hyatt chain, turning negotiations into a high-stakes poker game. The risk paid off. The project took off and pushed him into the glowing orbit of New York's real estate elite. Fred's influence was as obvious as a neon sign in Times Square. The capital and experience his father built became Donald's golden springboard. With resources and know-how, he pushed through complex financial routes step by step, often following Fred's path, and sometimes stepping on a few toes along the way. Atlantic City: casinos, glamour, and bankruptcies. Donald didn't limit himself to a New York monopoly. His taste for drama pulled him into the Atlantic City casino world. In 1984, Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino opened, followed by the Taj Mahal Resort Casino, which he called the eighth wonder of the world. The pomp was off the charts, and the Taj Mahal quickly became one of the most famous casinos around. But the whole story played out like blackjack with monopoly money. A series of bankruptcies and financial headaches became the house rule. Ivanka Trump: business, style, and her own brand. Donald's eldest daughter inherited his ambition, but polished it to a flawless shine. Her net worth with her husband Jared Kushner is estimated at around $1.1 billion. Impressive, right? Born October 30th, 1981, her childhood was a mix of luxury and an accelerated course in business instincts. A developer father, a model mother, the perfect blend of glamour and grit. After earning a Wharton degree in 2004, Ivanka joined the Trump Organization as Executive Vice President of Development and Acquisitions and worked on major projects, like Trump International Hotel and Tower in Chicago, where the lobby feels like it contains more sparkle than a leprechaun's gold pot. In 2007, skyscrapers weren't enough. Ivanka stepped onto the business runway and launched Ivanka Trump Fine Jewelry. The designs were so dressed up, even mannequins might have felt awkward. That success opened the door to a full fashion line: clothing, handbags, shoes, accessories, all bringing in serious money and landing in major department stores. And even when her father's presidency looked like a reality show packed with plot twists, Ivanka's brand held steady, showing real business resilience. The fashion empire marched forward until 2018, when she shut it down to focus on politics, and as it turned out, made a loud entrance there too. Tiffany Trump, a quiet player with a solid bet. Tiffany, Trump's second daughter, is often called the most low-profile Trump, but she's walking her own path. Her career is like a buffet, different business initiatives, the ability to juggle interests and goals, all of it adds weight to her personal capital. In 2011, Tiffany tried pop music with the single Like a Bird. It didn't soar up the charts, but it was a bold jump into entertainment. A cameo on The Apprentice gave her a taste of reality TV fame and proved she could carry the drama of the Trump brand with confidence. Then came a plot twist: law. In 2020, Tiffany graduated from Georgetown University Law Center. She speaks sparingly about her legal career, like a sealed case file. But the degree opens doors to high-paying positions, from top law firms to corporate legal departments. On social media, she carries real influence. Hundreds of thousands of Instagram followers. Travel, fashion, polished lifestyle. That kind of content pulls in brand deals and sponsorships where likes turn into real contracts. And it's not only about celebrity life. Tiffany supports charitable projects, education, helping children, which strengthens her public image and opens partnerships with foundations and socially responsible brands. Another headline chapter: her relationship with Michael Boulos, heir to a major Nigerian conglomerate. Their engagement in January 2021 sparked waves of talk about combined wealth, like an episode of Rich and Famous Life. Her net worth is estimated at around $10 million, a mix of inheritance, personal wins, and smart public positioning. Quiet Trump? Maybe, but Tiffany's path is ambition, adventure, and a pinch of reality show energy. Eric Trump, development and brand expansion. As executive vice president of the Trump Organization, Eric Trump has notably expanded the family's business empire. One of his first major projects was Trump International Hotel and Tower in Chicago, a 92-story skyscraper, one of the tallest in the US. Eric oversaw development, worked with architects, contractors, and city officials, and brought the project to a successful launch. The hotel and tower opened in 2008 and quickly became a symbol of luxury and that Trump standard. Next came the hotel division. Under Eric's leadership, the portfolio grew into a network of luxury hotels and resorts. A key pride point was the Trump International Hotel in Washington, D.C. A historic building just a few blocks from the White House was transformed into a top-tier hotel. A meticulous restoration was completed in 2016. And the place immediately became a favorite for high-profile guests and major events. Another area where Eric made a serious bet: golf. Under the Trump Organization are multiple world-class venues: Trump National Doral in Miami, Trump Turnberry in Scotland, Trump International Golf Links in Ireland. Eric's passion for golf plus business drive elevated these properties and drew players from around the world. But Eric isn't just operations. He's involved in strategy, working closely with his brother Don Jr. and sister Ivanka. Together, they manage a diversified asset portfolio and hunt for growth opportunities globally. The most discussed direction in recent years is international expansion, especially into the Persian Gulf. Eric promoted major deals with developers in the UAE and Saudi Arabia. These moves expanded the Trump Organization's global footprint, but also raised questions about potential conflicts of interest due to his father's political career. Critics argued foreign involvement could influence US policy. Eric's response was direct: the deals are transparent and legal. Either way, he consistently shows a drive for results and loyalty to the brand reputation. Luxury, no compromises. Melania Trump, from runways to entrepreneurship. Melania significantly strengthened the family's overall capital. Her story, from Slovenian model to First Lady of the United States, is a striking journey with a touch of glamour and light irony. After a successful career in Europe and New York, Melania shifted from the runway to the business stage, with the same poise she had on magazine covers. In 2005 came the lavish wedding to Donald Trump. The guest list glittered with celebrities, and the scale made it clear Melania had entered the big leagues. In 2006, their son Baron William Trump was born. The pause in modeling wasn't a pause in ambition. She redirected her energy into her own projects. In 2010, Melania launched Melania timepieces and jewelry on QVC, priced from $30 to $200, affordable luxury that quickly found buyers. Encouraged, she introduced her skincare line Melania Caviar Complex C6 in 2013, focusing on anti-aging benefits and luxury sensations. Her success formula? Style instinct, understanding what the audience wants, and of course, the magnetism of the Trump name. Today, she has no direct ties to those brands, but the contribution to her personal wealth is significant. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Melania's net worth is around $50 million. This transition from model to entrepreneur reinforced her image not just as a model or a billionaire's wife, but as an independent business figure with real weight. Global expansion and a golf superpower. As the business grew, the ambitions crossed oceans. The Trump Organization acquired and developed projects in prestigious locations worldwide: hotels, residential complexes, golf courses, strengthening global presence as the big Trump letters appeared in new points on the map. A whole saga is golf. In the early 1990s, Trump acquired Trump International Golf Club in West Palm Beach, Florida, turning a former dump into a dream location for players. The course opened in 1999, designed by Jim Fazio, and quickly gained a reputation. Next swing, 2002, the purchase of Doral Resort and Spa in Miami, home of the legendary Blue Monster course. Trump invested over $200 million in renovations, and the monster stayed a monster. Water hazards, brutal rough, everything the pros love. In 2004 came the West Coast. Ocean Trails and Rancho Palos Verdes became Trump National Golf Club Los Angeles. Pacific Ocean Views became a Hollywood magnet. The original Pete Dye project got a full Trump upgrade and rose into top destination status. Then Scotland, 2006, an estate on the North Sea coast in Aberdeenshire. Conflicts with locals and environmental groups didn't cool the plans. In 2012, Trump International Golf Links Scotland opened, designed by Dr. Martin Hawtrey, breathtaking and ruthless at the same time. In 2014, the collection gained an icon: Turnberry, reconstruction, a redesigned Ailsa course, Martin Ebert. Praise and controversy went hand in hand. Also in 2014, Ireland, the purchase of Doonbeg, renamed Trump International Golf Links and Hotel Doonbeg. Rugged coastline, complex terrain, and growing global appeal. In the US, there was activity too. In 2009, Lowe's Island Club in Virginia. In 2010, Pine Hill in New Jersey. And earlier, the club in Briarcliff Manor, now Trump National Golf Club Westchester. In 2015, Trump Golf Links at Ferry Point opened in the Bronx, another signature venue with skyline views. Beyond golf, Trump International Hotel and Tower projects in Vancouver, Toronto, Panama City, premium rooms for a demanding clientele. Residential projects under the brand appeared in Istanbul, Manila, Mumbai. Trump Towers Istanbul, a twin complex with apartments, offices, and a shopping gallery, became a recognizable silhouette on the megacity horizon. Mar-a-Lago, the flagship club. In 1985, Trump targeted Mar-a-Lago as a symbol of status. The first asking price, $28 million, didn't go through, but the market cooled, and he bought it for $5 million plus another $3 million for antiques and furniture from Marjorie Merriweather Post. Since 1995, the estate has operated as a private club. The renovation was massive. A 20,000 square foot ballroom, $7 million spent on gold molding alone, and gold everywhere, including $100,000 gold faucets. Exclusivity attracted wealthy clients. The initiation fee was $100,000, with annual payments around $114,000. After Trump won the election, the initiation fee doubled to $200,000. Membership became a status marker. Business strategies. Licensing and the power of a name. The roots of licensing go back to the 1980s. While the world wore neon and shoulder pads, Trump built skyscrapers and sharpened one core skill: turning his name into an asset. Trump Tower became a shiny showroom. Atrium, glass, metal, gold, and the conclusion that the last name itself can generate income. The first serious move beyond concrete was Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, betting that the name would attract guests, and it worked. Then came experiments. Trump Shuttle, buying the service from Eastern Airlines and relaunching it under his brand. The promise? Flights with the vibe of a Trump Tower in the sky. In 1992, the project was sold, but the experience cemented a willingness to put the Trump name on almost anything. In the 1990s, Trump pivoted toward heavy licensing to create new cash flows. A prime example, Trump International Hotel and Tower in New York. Name and standards, yes. Full financing, not required. The building gets the brand, Trump gets royalties and an upgraded image. In the 2000s, the line expanded. Trump Home, 2007, furniture and decor, Trump Ice, bottled water. And of course, The Apprentice, 2004. a cultural phenomenon that boosted recognition and converted it into demand for licensed products and properties. The camera worked for the brand, and the brand worked for the cash register. How to keep more capital, Trump-style tips. The idea is simple: legally pay less in taxes and keep more money for new properties, upgrades, and deals. Number 1. Depreciation. What it is, the government allows you to write off the cost of a building and parts each year, as if the property is aging and wearing out. Why it matters: less paper profit means less tax. You buy a property for a big amount, and every year you treat a portion of that amount as an expense. In reality, the building can rise in value and look richer than ever, but on paper, part of its cost has already been used up. Result: lower taxes, more cash left for new projects. Number 2. Historic preservation tax credit. If you don't demolish an old building but carefully restore it, the state can give you a significant tax break. Why it matters: the city's history is preserved and the developer pays less. You take an old hotel, restore the facade and interiors properly, and you get a solid reduction in taxes. Beauty for the city and a plus for the company's budget. Number 3. Like-kind exchange, 1031 exchange. Why it matters: you can postpone capital gains tax. You sell a building, buy another property, and you don't pay tax on the profit right now. The money stays in the game, the portfolio grows, and the tax comes later, when you eventually decide to truly cash out. The takeaway is simple: when you legally move part of a building's cost into wear and tear, restore historic classics and get credits, and swap one property for another without immediate tax, you're not hiding money, you're working smarter. Instead of taxes evaporating, the cash stays in circulation for new towers, luxury apartments, massive upgrades, and the next round of deals. That's how capital doesn't just hold steady, it grows fast. If you enjoyed this episode, you can check out our previous releases about Donald, Melania, and Baron Trump, dive deeper into their rise to the top, or watch our other incredible episodes on the channel for the richest. Thanks for watching.